Hey Laughter Tribe, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Crystal Laughter. I'm an author, certified life coach, mentor, and mom of 7. And I just want to talk to you about the kind of information that can really save you, years of wasted time in relationships, dealing with people who are not good for you, and you spending time in confusion, being frustrated, wondering, is this the right relationship? How come this isn't working? Why is this person acting like this? I'm gonna help you right now. I'm going to answer the question for you. And I was just going through my new book, Love Yourself Again, how to create standards, set healthy boundaries, and stop being a doormat. And I was just like going over it, reviewing it, looking at it, because it's different. It's one thing to write it, and then another thing to actually read your own book, the actual pages. And so I'm really just going to read you the first couple pages of the book, the first chapter called Stop Being a Doormat. And Stop Being a Doormat. And it says, if you don't learn how to love yourself again, people will mistreat you and you'll blame yourself. And it says, after many years, I finally came to this realization. Loving people doesn't mean letting them walk all over you. You don't have to just accept whatever people give you. You have the right to ask for more, get your needs met, and walk away if they're unwilling to treat you right. Before, I was too scared to set boundaries. What if they refused to change? I didn't want to be alone, so I tolerated toxic behavior, hoping my patience would give them time to get their act together and make them love me more. It backfired. The more I gave, the more I was taken for granted. I learned the hard way to love myself because I was all I had. Losing relationships is painful, but losing yourself is worse. You shouldn't have to tolerate disrespect, manipulation, and narcissism from people claiming to love you. People who mistreat you, blame you, and then act like it never happened. That's abuse. The people closest to you shouldn't be your greatest offenders. They should be your biggest supporters. You have to stop participating in toxic behavior. Your presence is participation. I didn't know that for a long time, y'all. Verbally disagreeing with the toxic person's behavior isn't enough. You have to stand your ground by completely removing yourself from the situation. Be okay with being alone if being alone means you have peace. I'm going to say that again. Be okay being alone if being alone means that you have peace. Loving yourself again means letting go of the toxic people you think you can't live without, because the only person you really can't live without is you. No one benefits when we lose ourselves trying to make them happy, not even the people we think we're doing it for. Every time we shrink to please others, we dishonor ourselves. How you feel is just as important as how they feel. Your needs are just as valid as theirs. When you put their well-being before your own, you reinforce the idea that you aren't worthy of love. That love has to be earned. Stop that. You deserve kindness, empathy, loyalty, and compassion too. You are worthy then, and you're still worthy now. The question is, do you believe it? Yeah, that was only 2 pages. Okay? Like, wow. I look back at this and I'm reading this information in this book. It's on Amazon. And I'm just like, I wish somebody had the courage to share this with me. And I know sometimes hearing the truth can hurt because we want so bad to have our way. We want so bad for the reality that we want to be the reality that is really there. And it's usually not. If you're in a toxic relationship, it's like the worst reality. Excuse me, but you're hoping and you're praying and you wish him, and you're trying to believe the best, even though you're seeing nothing but the worst, and you're holding on to a false hope that's never going to happen, because if it was going to happen, it would have happened already. You know what I mean? So give yourself permission to know the truth, and let that truth set you free. The Bible says that we will know the truth, and the truth will set us free. There's another version that says will make you free. To be okay with the truth, even if it hurts, even if it's painful. Sorry about my noise, the kids upstairs. I'm gonna have to get this truth out here, whether you hear the noise or not. Just gotta ignore it. I don't want to ignore it, but get the truth. It sets you free, even though it hurts. Even if it means you have to start over. Even if it means you have to suffer a loss. Even if it means you have to let go because you're already losing. You're already losing your peace of mind, your mental health, maybe your physical health as well. Being in a toxic relationship, and it doesn't matter if it's a boyfriend, a husband, a friend, a sister, a brother, mom, or dad. Toxic is toxic at the end of the day. And you have to do what you need to do to protect you. For so long I waited. I'm like, God gonna come save me. He gonna change the person because he know I love him. And, I'm supposed to be a Christian. God doesn't do what he gave us the ability to do. He strengthens us and empowers us to do what he put us here on earth to do. And the things that he already gave us the strength to do, he expects us to do it because he gave us the power, the strength, and the understanding to be able to do it. So we got to stop waiting and hoping and praying and thinking that something's going to happen that's not going to happen. You deserve peace. You deserve love. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to get the same love. Don't worry about my hair, it's a little crazy today. That you give out. Like, for real, y'all. Like, we say this, but then we tolerate people who don't love us, who don't respect us, who don't honor us. And we keep giving 10, 20, 30, 40 chances for the same offenses, hoping that someone's going to change when they're obviously not interested in changing for us. They obviously don't love us the way we love them. And it's okay to accept and acknowledge, I love someone, but they don't love me. It hurts. But until you acknowledge that truth, are you going to heal? Are you going to be able to move forward? Are you going to be hoping? Are you going to be, what's that song? Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Are you going to be living on a prayer? Okay, you're going to be this raggedy, just toe down, busted. Just got to twitch it. Halfway there, living on a prayer. That's how we just be out here looking crazy, living on a prayer, living on a something that don't even exist. Yes, honey, just a second. Yes, have faith. Yes, pray. Yes, trust God. But God tells us in his word what's good. He said every good gift is from him. So if it's not good, if it's killing, stealing, and destroying, it's not from him, baby. It's not from him, and it's not him. And he don't want you to be hurting and feeling rejected and like nobody loves you. So get this wisdom and understand. And don't be just, holding on to a false hope that's not going to be there. Love yourself. Get the series. Man, I don't just write to write, y'all. I got 7 kids. I love these babies, but this is my passion because I've been there. I've been confused and broken and wondering and just lost and just suffering when I didn't have to suffer. I've been just down that road of wasting time and trying to give somebody my best when they wasn't trying to give me nothing but trash and garbage. Like, you deserve better. You have to know that. And it takes time when you've been mistreated your whole life, when you've been, in situations that weren't healthy for you your whole life, when you've seen, toxic, relationships your whole life from childhood. It takes time to know that you're valuable. You know it, you hear it, and you're like, okay, that sounds good. But if you've never experienced it, it takes time to get that off of you. To be like, no, I really do deserve it. Then it takes getting new knowledge, renewing your mind, reading new knowledge, read the word of God. So that can encourage you. But you need to know that you are worthy, that you are beautiful, that you are loved. And that you don't have to just accept people around you just being funky, having attitudes, being all up one day, down the next. You don't know where you stand. You got to walk on eggshells. You feel like you always got to, be trying to pamper people and, trying to make everybody okay when who's making sure you okay? And that's why I love this book like so much. It's like my heart, y'all. It's just like, it's straight truth. There's no patty caking. I don't patty cake in this book. The 4 pillars of self-love. If you don't learn how to love yourself again, you'll exchange your power for pain. And chapter 2 says, you are powerful. The power you possess is love. Self-love is your superpower. Loving yourself means respecting your needs, feelings, standards, and boundaries, and requiring others to do the same. Self-love is confident, secure, and willing to walk away to protect itself. Self-love is our greatest asset. In its absence will always be felt in our lives. When we lack self-love, we seek validation from others, working to earn love, which is impossible because love can't be earned. It's given. Take back your power. And in this chapter, I go in depth about, the chaos cycle, what that looks like. When you're in the toxic relationships, you're in this cycle. And I coined it the chaos cycle. And there's 4 stages. You'll be able to recognize it and learn how to break it. And then you'll learn the first 4 pillars of self-love, self-confidence, self-development, self-respect, and self-preservation. How to protect yourself. Self-preservation. Self-preservation is the intentional act of protecting yourself from harm. It's stopping at a red light. It's putting your seatbelt on. It's listening to your intuition when something doesn't feel right. Hello. It's calling the police when you feel threatened. Hello. A healthy and natural response to a threat is self-preservation. Y'all, this book would save me, y'all. Let it heal you. Let it give you the truth and let it save you. I gotta go because this kid's being loud. But love yourself, Queen. I gotta turn the TV for the girl, but okay. I'll talk to you later. Go and get the book. Get the whole series. Work through it. It's gonna change your life. Write me, email me, let me know, and give me some 5-star reviews on Amazon to help your girl reach other people and get this message of self-love out there. I love y'all. Enjoy your holiday. Enjoy yourself. And keep on loving yourself.